that you'd be inside and there wouldn't be no water in the submarine. No, this submarine had water. It's not one like this, the guys, the Confederates built with, they used to sink this ship, this Union ship. Back in the Civil War, the Confederates developed the first submarine, and they tried to use it, but they lost that crew of people, and they found them the other day.
It was manual power.
Manual power. Yeah, it was manual power, but those guys in that submarine were breathing air, you know. This submarine competition that our students entered was going to be held in Florida, and you had to wear scuba gear inside this thing. It was a two-man submarine. And if you remember looking at it, inside there was a nose on the front, a glass nose, where you had one guy steering, and then you had a guy in the back, he was the mule powering it. Well, but the submarine, we knew what the key thing was on this submarine. The hull and all that, you got to be streamlined and all that. But it's the damn propeller was the key issue. Coming up with a good propeller. Of course, the propeller the guys had was not worth a darn. It was more like a fan off of a fan. Not a good propeller. But if they'd have had time, if we'd have continued this propeller competition, because that shell took so much time. That shell was hand-laid fiberglass, and the frame was all aluminum. My God, those guys had to go and take training to wear scuba gear, because the competition, they had to be certified, and we had two guys certified for the competition. It was a lot of work. It was a 2-semester project, but labor intensive. And when we got almost finished, the competition was canceled. So we didn't go to competition, but they did go to the Marine Survival School that UL has by the airport, and it functions and everything. They actually put gear on and went under the water with it and all that, you know. But it wasn't very fast. What could have improved it? That propeller. And then what's the ratio? What's the gearing you're going to use, you know, to turn that propeller? What size that propeller needs to be? And what's the pitch? What's the magic pitch? We were looking at putting a variable pitch on that sucker, you see, so we can vary it as you go along. So it was an interesting project. You see, I'm fascinated with water. And these kind of projects interest me. But it's not so simple, this propeller design. But anyway, performance curves. Sizing a marine propeller, the author's got an example for sizing a propeller based on his discussion. I'm going to